Okay, one of my supporters got me succulents about 7 or 8 months ago, and all of them didn't do well. It might be because the pots are too small. But these two are hardy species ones here, see? And I went to Ace Hardware and bought me some new pots for them. And I got me some soil. I was debating on whether to let them die or to try to keep them alive. And I've grown attached to these plants. They've become like my pets. So I decided to save them. Aren't these cute? Now, what I'm going to do, let me get some scissors because I'm going to put some dirt in the new pot. Let's see, I need something to take it out. I'm using, they say use gardening tools. I'm actually using kitchenware. You gotta be, I don't want to invest in gardening tools. Since the only garden I have is these two things. So let me go ahead. I got this from Target. Back to Roots Organic Indoor Potting Mix. I don't know if you can see it or not. Back to Roots Indoor Organic Potting Mix. So let me go ahead and cut this. This should work for right now. Okay. Let me take a look at it. It looks very similar to the soil that they have, so I think it's going to work. So let me go ahead and fill these things about. I could use my fingers. Get them ready for their new home. Let's make sure you can see this. Aren't those pretty pots? They're ceramic pots. I got those at Ace Hardware, but Ace Hardware only had 8 quarts. This is 6 quarts. I actually think this is going to work. This is an organic potting mix. It says it's designed to keep gnats away, and I do have a bit of a problem with gnats. Let's go ahead and get more lighting in here so you can see. All right. Yeah, thank you, my supporter that got these for me. And your plants have done as well. It's been like 8 months, and they definitely need a new pot. Let's put more dirt in here. I actually think this is going to work really well. It looks like it's going to... Okay, I need to make sure they can come above this and get some... Yeah, I think they're going to love their new home. Let's get a little bit more dirt in here. Yeah. Their roots really don't have any place to go, and they're suffering. I feel sorry for them. So I'm giving them some emergency room treatment here. Okay, what I'm going to do now, see if I can kind of like dig a little hole in here where I'm going to fit in. I actually consider myself a black thumb, but I've grown attached to these pots, and I'm going to try to be a green thumb for their sake. All right. You say you wear gloves. It's okay. This kind of potting soil is not a problem, you know. Let me see if I can get them in the center. Yeah, in the center. Yeah, okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is try to take them out without damaging their roots. I do not have gardening tools, but I wanted to get this ready first. This baby is the one who's suffering the most. Oh, shoot. Lizzo does not like what I'm doing. She's using her brain control. This baby is the one who's suffering the most. Okay. So let's see if we can get him out of here without damaging his roots. Let me kind of go like this. Yeah, you can see he's leaning because he's saying, my roots have no place to go. I don't want to damage him. He's kind of leaning because he doesn't have, his roots have nowhere to go. let's see if I can turn him upside down. There we go. Now, what I'm going to try to do now, I don't want to damage the roots, but I do. Let's see if I think what I'm going to do, they say to remove the dirt, but the roots on this look really fragile. So what I think I'm going to do is just go like this. Kind of tap it like that and get as much of the dirt out as I can. The roots look really, really fragile, so I don't want to. I don't want to destroy the roots. That's enough. All right, let's go ahead and put him over here. Yeah, and now I don't know if you can see him. There he is. All right, I'm going to kind of like get the dirt around him. Try to keep him in the center. And I am not going to water it for a couple days. They recommend with succulents when you transplant them to just leave them alone. So there he is. He looks happier already. Another thing I'm going to do is clean the bottom of that thing. Right now we'll just put him right there. I've been using artificial light on these. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. Now we're going to do the same thing for this baby. Oh, I don't want to damage him. She's using brain control on me. She's terrible. She hates my plants. Well, Buddha was the one who told us to, now this one I got to be careful because, yeah. Because it kind of sticks out to the side, you know. I don't want to damage him. He's a fragile baby. All right. Okay, let's try turning it upside down and see if this will work. Aha, it did. Okay, I'm going to try to shake off like I did with the other one. I don't want to damage the roots. They told me to try to remove the dirt, but the roots seem very fragile on these things. So I think I'll just kind of like go like this. Yeah, I don't think I want to do any more. The roots seem very fragile. Okay, so let's move it over this way. Oh, one of the leaves fell off. I didn't mean to do that. See what I mean? Okay, let's go ahead and put him in here. And we're going to spread the dirt around. Right here, around him. Yeah, just kind of. Okay. He's got lots of dirt. All right. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to water it for a couple days. Let me go clean clean that over there and get that nice and clean. And then I'm going to put all this stuff away. Hold on, let me get this off my hands. the root system looks really fragile, so I don't think I want to kick off too much of that dirt. I may end up cutting the roots. I already damaged one of the leaves. So what I'm going to do now is clean the container over here. You see that? I'm going to clean that and then put those in there so they get plenty of light. I'm going to go wash that bottom part. There you go. I put them in bigger pots. Aren't those cute? So I bet I'm not going to water them for a couple days, give the roots some time to establish themselves in their new soil. But I have a feeling this is going to work out and that these plants will be happy campers because they definitely needed a bigger pot. So whoever got me these succulents, these two survived and they're now in beautiful pots. And yeah, and I'll go ahead and throw out those little pots because I don't need them anymore. Aren't those beautiful pots? I got them at Ace Hardware, and they have drainage holes in them, so it'll be perfect. That way these plants shouldn't get root rot. I'm not going to water them today. Let's wait. And I'll just go ahead and get ready to have my breakfast now. I'm feeling really good about my purchase. I wasn't sure if they would be too, I was kind of a challenge finding pots that would be small enough and also would drain for these, but it looks like I got the perfect pots and they're so attractive too. Look at that. I'm taking good care of my babies. Aren't they cute? And they look very happy. And I'll give them a good water in a couple of days. But they look really happy. They seem to be happy campers. They like their new home, I can tell.